starting a holistic healing practice? If you're thinking of opening up your own holistic healing practice, then this video is for you. Because I'm going to share with you the 5 things that I wish I knew before I opened up mine. And hey there, my name is Dr. Anne Marie Balkanski. I help healthcare professionals and coaches transition or open their holistic healing practice. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 things that I wish I knew before I opened up my practice. And if you are like me, you probably have a lot of questions about starting or even opening your healing practice. So whether you're just curious or already in the process of starting one, this video will help give you some insight that will make the process a bit more smoother. Number 1, I wish I knew how to want to learn about marketing. So I resisted marketing, in all honesty, but now we have a love and respect for each other. It is all over YouTube. Every business owner will say it over and over again. It can get quite annoying how important marketing is to learn. But what do you do when you think you know, but you don't know because you don't want to know? That was a little confusing, wasn't it? Let me say this again. But what do you do when you think you know, but you don't know because you don't want to know? As a clinician, I did not want to learn about marketing. And I have seen this with plenty of other healers in the space, where we neglect the one thing that has a direct correlation or is hugely important in how we are able to serve people. You went into this healing profession to help and heal, right? Not to be a marketer or sell people. I get it. So how does one create a want for something that they don't want? Well, my friend, that is where the growth comes in. Being an entrepreneur is the greatest self-discovery journey. And if you do not want to do something, find the hidden limiting belief getting in the way. And for me, the hidden belief was that marketing was sleazy and that I'm a holistic healer, I don't need to beg people. Or basically that I had a negative belief about what marketing really is and how it related to my business. So of course, I didn't want to be associated with something that was considered bad or not full of goodness. Well, marketing is good. It's very good. And when you see it from an energetic position, that good can come out of it. And you will want to learn it. Marketing is like the vehicle in your business, though, that can take you and your business very, very far and to any destination. But you have to make sure that the car is maintained, it's nurtured, it's looked at, and know how it's cared for. Marketing will tell you everything you need to know regarding your message. And I know there's a lot of marketing strategies and tips out there. I'll talk about that in a minute. Marketing will let you know what you need to change or fix, just as a car will tell you what part needs to be changed or when you're ready for an oil change. And a car, of course, can be used for bad things, like running it into a crowd or using it as a weapon. The car itself is not a bad thing. So check where you may have any beliefs about marketing or sales and it being bad because maybe other people have misused it or made it a bit sleazy. Marketing can be very aligned with who you are. More importantly, it needs to be aligned with who you are and choosing the right strategy that fits your business. Once you create the shift with marketing being on your side, in a direct correlation with the amount of people that you can serve, you will want to learn everything about marketing and sales. It will do nothing more than bring you to beautiful destinations, depending on who is driving though. Number 2, realize that prospects were not active clients. As they say, ignorance is bliss. And this is kind of one of the ones that I had a fault in, which basically means that if you don't know about something, you don't really worry about it. And if you do not know about marketing, sales, and your average conversion rate, then you will not worry about it until you need to worry about it. So let me put this into a bit more context. So before I opened my practice, I of course would let people know. And I actually got a lot of quality perspectives. People which would show interest and even tell me, please let me know when you're open. I so need your help. God, I need your services in my life. This gave me a constant positive feedback and a great deal of confidence of really launching out and going out and leaving my corporate job. Nothing wrong with that. But if you are looking to create a sustainable and consistent business, you need to know that only active paying clients are what creates a business. because actions speak louder than words. And even though there were many people that were telling me how badly they wanted my service, they weren't really ready. And that's okay. People need time to be nurtured. But if you don't know your numbers, you cannot predict how well your soon-to-be business will do. So my advice will be to track your numbers, including all your prospectives, from the first day that people start showing any interest. And make sure you keep those contacts. This is an essential part of business that many people skip over in the beginning, and usually do it quite late in their business. I honestly thought that everyone that was raving about me before seeing me would be breaking my door down. And of course it varies by company or business, but on average the conversion rate can be as low as 10 to 20%. So before you leave your corporate job or jump all in, make sure that you know your numbers. It will alleviate a lot of unknowns and stress in the future, so that you can build a sustainable and predictable company. And when it comes to really manifesting and drawing more clients to you, you need to feel a sense of comfort and confidence. And knowing your numbers in your business is part of that. So start right now, from day one, especially if people already know that you're opening up a practice. Number 3, letting go of perfectionism. Perfectionism can be paralyzing. Inaction is far superior to no action or delayed action. You will learn in any business that you have to test things. Honestly, in the beginning, everything is a test phase. Everything. And I'm going to tell you to take that perspective, because you don't have enough data to know what is or is not working. There's so many people out there talking about niche, or talking about marketing, or talking about having to do things in a certain way, but it doesn't matter if you don't nail down a perfect pitch, if you don't nail down the perfect marketing, if you don't act, because we're so hung up on perfection. You cannot revise or improve something if you don't know what needs improving. So you may have the perfect image in your mind, want the perfect logo, the perfect space, the perfect client. However, no logo, no space, no clients, because of waiting for perfection will delay your results. The key is to take small actionable steps and not worry about making mistakes, because the reality is you will make mistakes, and that's fine. We need mistakes to learn how to be better. Allow yourself to have this time to learn and grow. And I cannot press upon you enough how entrepreneurship is the greatest self-discovery journey you will ever go through, no matter how much work on yourself you've actually already done. Maybe that's why you're even choosing to do this. Don't compare yourself to others, because no one has the perfect business, the perfect plan, or the perfect idea. But it is their business, their plan, their idea that fits with their life. My business is not perfect, but it is uniquely perfect to me. So celebrate any mistakes, because it means you have data of what not to do and how to do it better to make a perfectly unique business for you. But the only way to know is to take action. Another tool that I adopted at the start of my business to overcome perfectionism is the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. The rule says that 80% of the results come from 20% of your effort. It means that when you've put 20% of your time working on your tasks, you've already completed 8/10 of the work. So the more time and effort you spend to make it 100% or the idea perfect is not where the results are actually coming from. So holding on to the perfect idea is like holding on to a bow and arrow. It's kind of like pulling back and then searching for that bullseye and finally letting go, but you just keep on searching for it. But if you never practice the actual shot, how can you know what you need to do in order to hit the bullseye? I will guarantee that the only thing that may be getting you closer to perfection is practice. Make mistakes, practice again, until one day you can aim and shoot with ease because you actually had the practice to get it right. Number 4, knowing that every yes was a no to something else. I wanted to do everything in my business, and we know there is a lot of advice out there. Even here on this channel, I'm giving you advice, and you can listen to me or others, and many will have their way of doing things, as I have my way, and that's okay. But the one thing that will matter most is if the advice given feels right to you and your business. Your business is your business. And the one thing I wish I truly knew was how to say no to the things that didn't feel right for me. But I did it anyways because I thought, maybe they knew better than me. What did I know? I was new. This led me down many coaches, business mentors who taught me strategies, approaches that I would do just because it worked for them, but really it ended up being another tool that I would abandon because it took me too long to say no. But the one thing that really clicked was when I realized every decision in my business or my personal life, if I said yes to it, realizing I was saying no to something else. So if I said yes to doing Facebook ads, I said no to spending that money on Google ads. Or if I said yes to doing a ski trip, I said no to the clients that I would see that week. Saying no is a powerful tool, but most of us, especially in the healing space, have trouble saying it because it's practically in our DNA to want to be there for people. Time is the most valuable commodity we have, and valuing the power of no is learning to master your time, which means mastering what is best for us to spend our time on. So even saying yes to watching this video to this point means that you said no to another video, which, by the way, you might as well click that like button right now for me since you are still here, which means you like this video. So I thank you. Number 5, keeping it simple and scalable. As an entrepreneur, there's always the temptation to want to buy more things for your business, like technology updates, your website, decor, or even additional services or technology that's included for you to offer services. We can definitely complicate our businesses before it even starts and adding more to its already very delicate plate in the beginning. As an entrepreneur, once you start even putting the word out there that you have a business, the door will open with other companies wanting your business. Either it be the next marketing strategy, the latest AI, the next therapeutic tool or machine. When you're just starting out though, you need to master the process. And the process needs to be simple and scalable. I jumped from a different technology, changed my website server, or even learned about various other skills, getting additional certifications, thinking I needed more, and I ended up even scaling back on subscriptions and services and even my offers because it really became unclear for my audience and even just too much to handle. Because you see, it is the process that is scaled or grown on. But if the process is so complex because there's so many moving parts in the beginning, it can break. So master a simple process and grow on that process. As your business grows, you grow very easily with it. I can promise you. But it takes a bit of holding back on some of the maybe good marketing strategy of the next best thing that maybe your business needs, which it really didn't. And that concludes the 5 things that I wish I knew before I opened my holistic practice. And if you enjoyed this type of content, then be sure to subscribe for future alerts on new videos and let me know in the comments what you think. And if you would like to know more about these 5 things, I'll be sure to be the one directly that replies to your comments. So let's connect. Until next time, have a great one.